Hey folks, Chris, Kentucky Woodsman. Got a couple of things I want to show you today. They're especially handy for like YouTubers and like if you're wanting to charge your cell phone or anything like that. And what they are a solar powered battery charger. And they're not that expensive. They're not goal zero by any means, but which is probably the best there is out there. But as far as an inexpensive off-grid, easy way to charge a battery, you can't beat these little gems. Here's the first one. Now I've had this one maybe about a year, and I have absolutely used it to death. It's a 5,000 milliamp. It's made by Levine or Levin, however you want to say it. Pretty handy. It's got the little clip on it, so you can clip it on your backpack, or so you can clip it onto something where it'll catch extra light. It's pretty handy though. Like I said, it's 5,000 milliamps. It has, as you can see here, it has one USB port, standard, and then you can see the little mini USB port right here. Now that one is the one you actually use to charge it. Then if you flip over to this side, you have another USB port. So you can charge two items off of this unit. As long as it has a USB type charging cable, it'll work. Now what I have found these are extremely handy for is for charging my GoPro batteries when I'm out scuba diving. Or like I said, I've used them in the deer woods. My batteries start running low, I'll plug into them, and then I'll have a fresh battery if I run out of power on the camera. One of the other things they have too that I guess would be handy in an extreme emergency situation is a light. They have an LED light. And like I said, this is the 5,000 milliamp version. It actually has a battery in it, and the battery will charge either off the solar panel. You can also use the mini USB port over here to charge the battery up. So, and also if the battery in this unit is completely dead, it will slow charge whatever you've got plugged into it via the solar cell. So when there's nothing plugged into it, it's charging its own battery. When you got something plugged into it, it will charge off of whatever juice is in the battery, and then it'll pick up the rest from the solar cell. Like I said, this is the Levine. The next one I want to show you, it really doesn't have a brand name. You can see it's a little bit thicker, but it also has a little bit more charging power, and it has a couple more options. It has a 1 amp output, it has a 2 amp output, and this, just like the other one, you can charge the battery in it with a mini USB cable. It also has a light on it, and what happens with this one is the same thing that happens with the other one. Whenever you don't have anything plugged into it and it's getting sufficient light, it charges its own battery. And you'll know it's charging by these little LEDs. They light up blue. Now it is getting late in the evening here, so there's not enough light to charge them, but they have been charging all day. And like I said, it just continuously charges. And then whenever you go to use it, you push this little button right here, and you'll see the LEDs come on. You can see the battery is fully charged. Now I have not charged this battery from a power source at all. The battery has been completely charged by the solar cell. And I haven't had this one but about a month now, but I've used it quite a bit, and it's actually a better charger for the GoPro than what the Levine is. It's got the 2 amp output, which charges just a little bit faster. But now that being said, you're going to drain the internal batteries just a little faster as well. It is 50,000 milliamps, which is quite a bit of charging power in a small package like this. Now this one right here, I bought off of eBay. Seems like to me I paid $12 for it off of eBay. It also has the LED light. And actually, to be honest with you, I think this came straight from China. And I paid for it and had it within probably a week and a half. So that's not too bad coming from China. Here's the Levine. Again, you can see as far as size goes, the Levine is a little bit longer. It's not near as thick. But to be honest with you, the new one that you see here has become my primary charging unit. As I was saying, both of these units are extremely handy. You can use them for charging your GoPros, you can use them to charge your cell phone, just about any device, especially with this one that has the 2 amps output. Just about any device that charges off of a USB connection, these things are super handy. Now, like I said, they're not Goal Zero. You don't have the quality. They're not bad quality, but they're definitely not Goal Zero. But you also don't have the price. Like I said, this one came from eBay. I think it was about $12. Now, this one I bought, like I said, about a year ago, and I got it off of Amazon, and I think I paid about $30 for it. So the price has come way down, and this one has a lot more power than this one does. But for the price, you could have 2 or 3 of these. You could keep one in your bug out bag or backpack. They're handy for any number of things. So hopefully this helps someone out. Hopefully someone will get some use out of this. You know, not everybody likes to take a cell phone into the woods with them, but most people do like to take a camera, and these are extremely handy for that. Like I said, I've used mine out when I was scuba diving and when I was away from power and couldn't charge my batteries. I've used them. They are not waterproof, by the way. We will say that much. You have to use them outside the water. They're water resistant, but definitely not waterproof. And this one is actually more water resistant than this one is. But for any number of things that you might want to charge, these things are super handy. Want to thank you guys for watching. It is appreciated, and hopefully this will help someone out.